You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Everyone, and welcome to Monday, the last Monday in October of 2019. I don't really know what the weather's going to be like. I don't think any of us do, but for now, it's not raining, it's not sunny, it's just kind of there. But it's Halloween week, so, it's a little spooky outside. I think we're due to have some rain. I am Margie Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News at Lone Star Community Radio, Mondays at noon from downtown Conroe. So today's guests on the show will be Leo Ohn, otherwise known as Tracey.
Yeah, we
from
don't even go there.
BeanPunk Coffee, which was formerly known as Conroe Coffee, and her partner in crime, Linda Ezernack. Did I say it right? Linda Ezernack from Vernele's Bayou Bakery. They share the space together across from the courthouse on Main Street. And their other partner or accessory is Amy Baker, correct? Amy Brooks, but you're a baker too.
What?
Yes. Okay, well, we'll just call you Baker. Why not? Okay, so you have a new name.
Amy Baker.
All right, Amy Baker. Amy Bakes. We'll just call it that. And then, so they will be in the first half, and the second half will feature Guillermo Nicosia, and he is La Goulue chocolates. They are Belgian chocolates infused with 6 different varieties of wine, and there's
Sounds
even
like
a
I
little
need it
mini
now.
cake. I know. The little mini cake has
Sounds
wine. It's
good.
kind of like a ding dong. So a couple things going on, and this is all sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic at 3033 West Davis by Conroe High School and Taco Bell. So a few updates. Today is actually National First Responders Day, and I did not know that until this morning. So
either.
now we know.
Yeah.
So that's hats off to anybody who keeps us safe, whether they're law enforcement, firefighters, or EMTs.
Ambulance, right?
Ambulance,
Yeah,
EMTs,
absolutely.
emergency
Sorry.
medical technicians.
Ambulance drivers.
All of those people. So thank a first responder, and in collaboration with that, the Tough Foundation, which is Texans United for Freedom, is having their Cooking for Courage event. This is the 5th annual event, and it's going to be November 8th and 9th to benefit veterans, first responders, and active military, and it also benefits the Lone Survivor Foundation, VFW 4709, and Tri-County Behavioral Health Care at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds. This is the second largest sanctioned barbecue we have in the county. They're going to have live music both Friday night and Saturday throughout the day. There will be food trucks there as well, vendors, and there's a huge Veterans Day celebration at noon put on by the VFW 4709 with a flyover. So any of those special people, being first responders, active military, or vets, are invited to come in free. Everybody else is only $5. So it's going to be a spectacular event. So keep that in mind as we're talking about Veterans Day and first responders and so on. So if you haven't gotten your Halloween costume yet, you better get it together, because that is Thursday, right? Because today's the 28th.
Yeah.
So you can stop in downtown Conroe. You can go to Mimi's on Main to get some ideas. You can go to Conroe Central Market, or you can go to the Assistance League. The Assistance League has
they
great
get used costumes,
deals.
don't they? Oh,
Yes,
Linda.
and the really neat thing about the Assistance League is they're a nonprofit organization run strictly by volunteers, and they give back to our vulnerable populations, whether it's low-income families with back-to-school clothing or fans for seniors. They have a program for vets, and it all goes back to the community. So keep that in mind. And if you haven't been to see the performances that we have in downtown Conroe, well, you need to get after it, because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Cinderella will continue at the Crichton Theater, and Lend Me a Tenor is at the Owen Theater. So we are really fortunate to have 2 theatrical performance groups, and this is all volunteers too, whether it's the sets, the costumes, the actors, the directors, all of that. So again, that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. You can get tickets at the Owen Theater, or CrichtonTheater.org. So some highlights before we talk to our guests this week to look forward to is there's going to be a Halloween party with McFarland Jams on Thursday night at the Corner Pub. And, of course, it's free to get in and be a part of that. BeanPunk Art Experience, which I'm sure you will tell us about, Leo and Linda, will be at BeanPunk Coffee Friday, November 1st for their monthly art experience. And again, we already talked about the theatrical performances, and the Blues Brothers Tribute Band will be at Pacific Yard House on Saturday, November 2nd. November. I love November. November is my favorite month because it's fall. Yep. I just love it. So, ladies, now that I have you all here, Amy, Linda, and Leo.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on downtown. What's going on in your shop? What do you got going on for fall?
Well, I already put a few Christmas lights on the piano today. Just
Shocking.
to kind of brighten it.
Shocking.
I know, right? How,
I'm surprised you don't keep them up year round.
well, we do. They're just white. These ones are color. So, but Linda, she can tell you about that, though, is getting ready to have an open house on November 2nd, right, Linda?
Oh, are you?
For her baked. Yes.
Yeah,
so tell Margie what you're doing.
We're doing a fall open house, and we're going to have samples of all of our pies and holiday cakes. And then
did you bring any today?
I didn't bring them today.
Darn it all.
We're building them all.
Okay.
And we're also going to do a tasting box that people can come and purchase a tasting box, and it'll have a piece of pie of 8 different flavors, so people can try at home if they want to share it or not. We've had that before. And then they
That's
can
good
order
for
their
weddings,
holiday
right?
pie. Sure.
Or any occasion, actually.
Pretty much any
I've already
occasion.
ordered mine
She's
for
already-
Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
so I can take
That's a
it
great
to my
idea.
family's house,
Yeah.
and that way you've got all these different pies for everybody. You know, you can settle everybody's taste. Like everyone don't like pumpkin, everybody don't like
Yeah.
apple, so they can have whatever they want out
Mincemeat.
of this one pie.
I'm not
You know
making
what? In
mincemeat.
England, mincemeat. I love mincemeat, but it has to have.
Well, didn't it come from England?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has to have custard on it, English custard. You know, the hot, I could eat a whole bowl of it. My daughter usually has me make that Thanksgiving and Christmas, and she's like, Mom, make extra, you know, because we want extra. So.
Sounds like something that might be good with maybe a hot coffee with a little Baileys on it with whipped
yeah.
cream.
We don't have that license yet.
Darn it all. That could be a whole new
It
thing.
sure would, and we'd be open a lot later than we
Oh,
are.
yes, that sounds sweet, so to
Right.
say.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
So you have
So
so
in
what
our-
are the times of
So
your event?
it's from 10 to 2.
Okay.
On Saturday, and then we're going to have samples, like I say, of all of our holiday pies, all of our holiday cakes. So, you know, we do 2 different variations on our pumpkin, a couple of pecans, and then we'll have our apple caramel crumb, our some of our chocolate cream, our blueberry and
So
blackberry.
you're gonna be busy getting this all
we're gonna-
together.
Yeah, we'll have. Yeah, we're going to have a busy week. And
But she'll
then-
take orders for it, and then that way know how many to make.
Yeah, that way
so
we have-
everything will be
Amy,
fresh.
you got a
and
lot
it's-
to do too.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
Amy's already tired thinking
The
about
mic.
that.
Amy,
Yeah,
put the mic.
yeah,
You know.
Amy, get that mic near your face, girl.
Yes,
Come on
come
now.
on, come on. Well, that sounds delicious.
Yes. So
So did you make a Facebook event for this that I can share?
No, but I have to.
Yeah,
I
please
need
do,
to.
because I will share that on our
Okay.
Conroe Culture News and
That'd be
Experience
awesome.
Downtown
Yeah.
Conroe, and I'm sure other people will pick it up and share it as well.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
who don't want to come and try some of
mean, we're
Linda's
just-
pies and then order them for the holidays?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, are
get
you
that
serving
done.
coffee with the pies?
Well,
course.
of course, the coffee will be there, but you know, I'll actually be in California, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be there for this little open house. But you
that's
know,
okay.
yeah, I know.
You could FaceTime in.
Linda
yeah, I
has
can
me.
FaceTime you in.
Linda has me eating her stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Here, try this.
Yeah.
Here, try this, and I'm like, good Lord, woman, it's amazing.
I think it's a great idea. This is a first-time event for this, right?
Yep. first
Well,
time.
I mean, and you guys have been together. It'll be a year coming
It'll
up,
be
right?
a year
in December.
In December.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we actually opened New Year's Eve
Yeah.
down there, and
I
we had a
recall.
New Year's Eve party last year.
I
and-
recall. I was there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
My
And
wine
I
is still there.
I saw it this morning while I was cleaning in the back. I'm like, there's
You know,
that
it's
wine.
anniversary wine now.
It's still
Yeah,
there.
that's right, that's
It's
right.
probably, you could probably sell it now because it's a year older.
That's right. Well, maybe that'd be a good thing to have with pie sampling. No, we'll wait.
No, I'm not going to be there.
Yeah, I know. We need to wait.
Wait for me. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so Amy, tell us what you do there.
I bake cakes and whatever else needs to be baked, and I decorate the cakes, make them pretty.
We're always running back to Amy going, Amy, we need more scones. Amy,
Yes.
we're out of croissants. Amy,
So you
we
stay
need cookies.
busy.
Yes,
She
I stay
does.
very busy.
Yeah. She
So
sees
business
me
is
walking the
good.
back, she's like, not again. God, this woman. No, I'm
But that means
teasing.
business is good, right?
Yes.
And
If you're
everything's
picking up.
fresh.
And we
It-
bake all the croissants daily for all the sandwiches, for, everything that we
Yeah.
serve on the sandwiches and such. So,
nothing,
What time do you have to get in there to cook that?
pretty early.
Yeah, we open at 7, so they're there early,
So
getting
they're
stuff
early.
done.
I remember when I worked at a donut shop back before I went to college, after I graduated, I started to get there at 6, and then I had to start coming earlier to help
Right.
the baker
Yeah.
at 4 and 5 in the morning. That's when I started drinking coffee,
Right?
you know?
Yep.
So I know you have to go there early, and I learned how you do the jelly-filled
yeah.
donuts. I didn't know how they do that. I was always wondering,
Yeah.
It's magic.
how do you put the jelly in there?
We
So-
blink.
Yeah, so you have an event coming up Friday.
Yes.
And this is your monthly event.
Deborah Ellington. And you know what's funny? I just looked at our Facebook. She never did send me any pictures. I had seen her work already because I'm not going to book somebody that I can't appreciate what they do. But I don't have any posted on the links. And now I'm going to have to.
Well, what kind of work
get
does
a
she
hold
do?
of her. Paint.
It's
She's a painter.
paintings.
Yes.
And what does she like to paint?
Don't know.
Okay. Could be people, objects, we don't know. Nature?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a surprise artist. Yes. I'm going to.
All right, we'll get back with you on
Yeah,
that.
we'll get back with me on that one. Yeah.
So what is your favorite thing to bake?
My favorite thing to bake. Well, today's my dad's birthday.
Oh.
So my dad passed about 10 years ago. And so when I started baking as a kid, it was to make treats for my dad. First thing I made was peanut butter cookies when I was 6, and it was for Dad.
Yum, that sounds good.
Yeah, and so, it's a lot of the connection with what we do has to do with family. And so, like, the pies are very, very special to me because my mom was the pie lady. And so we use her crust, and we use
Oh, nice.
all the, a lot of the fillings and stuff came from the same recipe Mom or Grandma made. Our chocolate cream pie actually came from Amy's mother-in-law, right?
Mother-in-law, yes.
And so, they're family recipes.
Family recipes
that-
handed
that
down.
really mean a lot to us. Probably my favorite thing to bake is I like to do anything creative. I might walk through a grocery store and see something new, like our junkyard cookies are one of me going through Walgreens and going, what happens if I throw a Snickers, cashews, pretzels, and peanut butter in a cookie? Well, every time I make them, they go very fast, and they're very
They
good.
did. And I've had some of your cookies because
Yeah.
you special ordered some for
Yeah.
my father-in-law. His birthday was 4th of July, and he turned 80.
Right.
And they were delicious. We didn't have any to take home.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, they were good. So
Yeah, that's what happens.
that's what happens. So what else do you guys have there? I know you have hot chocolate, and you have the best hot chocolate.
We have the best hot chocolate, and we don't tell you how we make it. So
What makes it the best? I know that it
it's
is.
made
I
with
mean, I
love.
agree.
That's right.
It's made with
But it's
love.
chocolatey. I mean, you can.
It's real. No,
it's-
I know.
it's
really good.
chocolatey.
Yes. Yes. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
That's all.
It's
Okay.
great.
Yep.
It's
Whipped
the best
cream?
hot chocolate. Of course, whipped cream, sprinkles, whatever
I was
you
going to
want.
say sprinkles.
Yeah, yeah. And if you get peppermint put into that, then you get a peppermint hot chocolate, and you get
Ooh,
a candy cane
which
in
is
it. When
That
you-
sounds really good too.
yeah.
So, are you doing anything for Halloween as far as
no
in
we,
the coffee shop
so
or baking or anything?
Baking we
Well,
are.
we have some cupcakes that have eyeballs on them and stuff like that right now. We were doing all month. If people came in costume, we'd take a picture of you, and then we would have our Facebook people vote. Do you know we've not had one person come in costume? So there were a lot of people that
You
liked-
did.
Well, I did. Yes.
I do pay attention.
Yeah, but we've not had anybody, so that's
So
kind
that's
of what
that.
we would. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that. That's what we were doing, and but
And,
Yeah.
And we'll have some Halloween cupcakes
Yeah.
more in the next couple days. We're gonna do some that looks like, we're using isomalt, so it looks like there's glass shards on top with a little bit of blood going down. And then we'll do funner
we'll do
ones
fun
like,
stuff.
but those are just fun because they look like glass and it's really sugar.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything for Halloween? I mean, you won't be open. We're not doing the
I-
trick or treating
Right.
here.
No, we close at 7,
Okay.
but I'll be gone. I'm gone Wednesday through Sunday, so I won't even be here for Halloween.
And where are you going in California?
I'm going to Sherman Oaks. I'm gonna stay with a friend
The
of mine.
Valley.
Yep. For
You know, I
2
grew up in
days.
Burbank,
I
the
know.
Valley.
And gonna stay with my friend for a couple days, and then Jason will be coming from Bakersfield
Yep.
on Friday, and then we have a VIP event for an actor comedian, D.L. Hewley. So I'm part of an underground group with hats. You know, I wear a lot of hats.
Of course, you're part of an
So,
underground group.
well, I am.
Like, that did not shock me
I know.
either.
Not at all.
I'm an influencer for them. And so this event is a Gurin event. Gurin Brothers is the hat company. And so there's a VIP event. We get to go
Oh.
in, we get a hat. We get the box, the hat goes in, and they're doing a photo shoot with the underground people that are there and D.L. Hewley. And it's
Nice.
at a place called the Queensberry. It's a British subterranean pub. So I'm like, man, I'm
Sounds
gonna-
kinda cool.
It does, doesn't it? I'm gonna fit
Yes.
right in there. So yeah, so that's going on Friday.
Yeah.
And then, I'll have Saturday with Jason and then come back Sunday.
So we have an
So-
influencer among us.
We do.
Yeah, I wish
So
I
you
got
need to
paid
bring it
for
back
but,
into downtown Conroe.
Yeah, I'll wear my hat. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to getting that hat. So the hats are really cool, but they only make so many of them. So Green Brothers, they have certain hats, and we only made 175 of this hat.
That's
But
very
the
cool.
closest Green Brothers to here is in Austin. There's not one in Houston.
My grandmother used to wear hats, and she had the hat boxes, and I recently
Yeah.
acquired a couple more.
You know, a hat enters the room before you do.
Okay.
Keep that in mind. So
I don't wear
hats,
hats
when
well.
people wear hats, you notice the hat before you notice them
Of course.
because it's not something you see. Like I wore my top hat last week one day, and that's a
I
Green
can
Brothers.
picture Jason's.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that
Jason
a lot.
Jason wore a hat when we got married. He had a top hat and in Jackson Square, and that's actually where I purchased my first Green Brothers. Was when we got married and we were in New Orleans because there's one on Magazine Street. Yeah. But
Very
yeah,
nice,
That's where
very
I'll be.
nice.
So Linda will be holding down the fort, and Amy will be in the kitchen baking. And
Sounds like
Yeah.
they're going to be very busy.
you should see us though. Like this morning,
Yeah.
Linda and I were cleaning in the back and throwing stuff away and dealing with the internet being down and just small business stuff, right?
Small business stuff.
And
That's
Amy
right.
comes in and she sits down, and I didn't know who Linda was
She
talking
walked right
to.
past me. I didn't even see her. At
I
first,
looked at
I'm
her
like,
and I'm like, oh
wait.
my gosh, you clean up really well. Because when we're back there, it's just, Linda
You're
was
working.
soaked. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
you're
she
working.
dried.
Yeah.
Hair's up. It's just, you're working. But
Yeah.
I've never seen how beautiful she is with her hair down. So I
got
was
a good
like,
down.
That's so nice.
not
Like,
that
oh, you
she's
make us look good,
not,
Amy.
But it just, I'm like, well, at least one of us looks good today. Dick,
right.
keep the camera on Amy. Take it off of us.
So tell me how you came up with your name and why the
Okay.
Cajun influence and all that.
Okay, so the name Vernele's is my middle name, and it was my grandmother Vernele's name. And so the idea when I started the bakery was the family traditions and sharing
Okay, so it all makes sense.
sharing all of our family recipes and our, sharing the love. Because I grew up, you fed people, that's how you showed them that you cared about them and you loved them. And so I always tell people, I'm just feeding people. That's all I'm doing. That makes
But
that
you're
makes my
passionate
heart
about
happy.
it, so it makes it a lot more
absolutely,
fun.
Absolutely. And so the Cajun influence comes from my husband's side. He grew up in Zwolle, Louisiana, little town you drive through, blink your eyes and you're gone. And so a lot of the Cajun influence. So we like to bake with a little bit of alcohol, a little bit of heat, a little bit of sweet heat. And so you never know what's going to come out.
And you see what happens.
Yep.
That's
And
right.
One of our cupcakes is a bacon on Bourbon Street. And
Oh.
it's a chocolate bourbon cupcake that has candied bacon, and it's just nothing but love and happiness.
Yum.
So-
I'll have to try
Love and
that.
happiness.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like people say, I just dip my finger in and stir. You know, that's how things get so sweet.
That's
Not
right.
really, folks. We don't do that.
No, you don't really do that.
No, we don't really
So
do
how
that.
did you guys get together and decide to have a partnership there?
Well, Linda was our accountant. And then
I know she does that. Do you still do that?
Yeah, it's. I have a staff that helps me on the accounting
So not so
side.
much. You focus on the
I
baking.
focus right
Yeah.
now
Okay.
is on the bakery.
So
But-
she did your
but
accounting.
We knew she was looking for a commercial kitchen for her wedding cakes. And then when everything happened as it did, you know, where we moved out of our old location and went 9 doors down the road, there was a commercial kitchen in that space. So of course, hey, Linda,
Yeah.
there's a commercial kitchen in this space.
Right.
And that's where it went, you know, and I couldn't ask for a better person here
Yeah, we.
to, don't want to start crying.
Well, it's nice
be
to
together.
to have a partner in what
Yes,
you do
right.
too.
Yeah.
You know, to
Absolutely.
share ideas and you know, to share the operations of it.
Right.
Because it's a
Absolutely.
lot of
It
work.
is. It's
It
a
is.
lot.
It
And
is.
unfortunately, it's me being gone a lot, you know, with Jason working out of state and then also watching the grandkids. Oh, I'm gone from Thursday to
But that
whatever.
too.
And,
Right.
So you have
know, but-
another presence there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Are you
Linda's-
gone at any time?
Not really. Not,
Yeah.
The only time is when we're delivering wedding cakes.
Yeah, so
you know?
and
But you got Amy
Amy's,
too now.
Yeah,
Amy's there as
exactly.
well, and it's just like it's nice having somebody else there. If something happens, like Linda's dealt with the Wi-Fi before too,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the trash pickup, and you know yes,
It just
it's
makes it a
lot.
little easier.
People don't realize
running your own business
how
is very
hard it
tough.
is.
It
Yeah,
can be.
they
Yeah,
walk in
absolutely.
and we're drinking coffee and eating bonbons and.
But they don't need to know that part of it.
No,
Not
no,
necessarily.
they don't.
They will
No,
continue to
absolutely.
come in if
That's
they're
right.
having a good experience.
Yes.
And that's
Yeah.
what it's all
You
about.
know?
And we try and keep it smooth in the background so that when you come in, you're not knowing all that's going on.
Right, exactly.
But it is how.
But
a
it
small-
does happen.
But it,
It does.
But it does. And you know, small business. It's what it is. It's
Absolutely.
not always a walk in the park.
Well, and then besides that, you're also involved in the community. You have a lot of community engagement. I know you're
Yes.
Miss Diplomat for the Conroe
Well,
downtown area.
if you want to know anything, ask me.
No, I didn't mean it that way. But you know, you recently got an award,
Yes.
didn't you, from
Yes.
the Visit Conroe
Hospitality
staff?
hero.
Okay,
Yes.
so that means you're friendly, and people can go to you to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get your head to the ground.
Absolutely.
Good, bad,
Good
and
or
ugly.
bad. You ask
Go
me a
to
question,
Leo.
I will answer you. I'm not
But
gonna.
you're also involved in other things that happen around. So you have something you're involved in coming up.
Yes, November the 9th. I do have a crazy weekend that weekend, but Challenge Air, we have donated the coffee and we go and offer our services to them, and it's for special needs kids. And they put it on at the airport in Conroe, and you do have to be registered. You cannot just show up and expect your child to get on one of these planes. But it's pilots that own their own planes, and they donate the gas, they donate their time. And these kids, they get them in the planes, wheelchair and all. And it gives me chills. It's such a wonderful event to be a part of and to see the smiles on these kids' faces and the family that they're being. I mean, when else could some
makes them feel
special needs
special.
kids?
Absolutely. Sure,
Yes,
absolutely.
And they have a red carpet with balloons, and the kids come off the plane and there's cheerleaders like clapping because now they got their pilot's wings, you know, and there's all kinds of events, coloring, jewelry making, different things to do there. And of course, we provide the coffee. I believe, I can't think of the name of the place providing the breakfast tacos. And then I think it's Chick-fil-A are providing food on the Friday night for the volunteer meeting. There's a lot of people
But it's done
involved.
with the Noon Lions Club, correct? Conroe
The li-
Noon Lions Club?
Yes.
They're
Yes.
hosting it. Basically, they do that. They've done that for years.
It's just an amazing time, and I get there early and set up the brewers and get them going, and I couldn't imagine not doing it ever. This is our 3rd year, so it's a special time for these kids. So
Well, when you're
that's
done with that, you
the
can buy the
9th.
fairgrounds and get you
I know,
a meal.
I knew that was the
There
same
you
day.
go.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends. I'm going to have 3 little munchkins with me as well that
Well,
day.
they might like seeing the flyovers and
that's
all that.
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's some partnership in there.
Yeah.
You know, it makes
Yeah.
you feel very patriotic too. So it would be a feel-good day all the way around.
Right.
I know that you're from England, but just saying.
Well, but my husband,
but you're American.
military.
Yes,
you
right.
know?
I know.
Yeah. But my dogs do have a photo shoot that day, though, at 3:20. I
Well.
know, my dogs. It's a Christmas photo shoot with snow and an old truck.
How fun.
I know, so I'm excited about that. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, they did a fall one as well. So I'm just, I wanted to get pictures with my
Boy,
babies.
my dogs aren't up on it.
I know, mine aren't
Your
either.
dogs travel though. They go to Galveston in the
Yeah,
you
they
know.
do. They go where I go.
My dogs are 10. So I really wanted some nice pictures of them. They're getting older and I'm planning on them being around for another 10 years, but I
Yeah.
needed some nice pictures.
Good
So
for you.
that's why
I
I'm
think
doing
that's,
it.
That's
So,
wonderful. I mean, my
Yeah.
dogs sleep with me. They stay with me.
Absolutely. Yep.
I obviously go around their feeding schedule or their insulin schedule. I panic if
It's
I'm
what
getting
we
close.
do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. With their
Yep.
parents.
I mean,
so.
my youngest will be 30 this month, so
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had to get up every hour and a half
Right.
or 2
Right.
hours too.
And
Just
Joey,
saying. yeah,
Margie's
you guys share a
son
birthday.
is my birthday twin.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
so we're friends on Facebook
Oh,
now. So I was
that's
telling
awesome.
him
Good.
Jason was in Korea as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yep. Good times.
Yep, good times.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we're kind of family
Yep.
too. You know, I've seen the
Absolutely.
path you've gone.
Yep.
and you've seen mine.
You know the journey.
I know the journey. We
Yes.
share journeys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what else is going on, Linda?
Wedding cakes.
Wedding cakes. Yes.
Oh, yes, it
How
is
could
wedding
we forget
season.
Wedding cakes.
You know, I have that on my list here too. Wedding
Yeah.
cakes.
You should
Yeah.
look at her Facebook page and her Instagram. The cake she made one with or you guys made one with the wine bottle on it.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh my gosh, that cake was
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
I
The chocolate
and
drip on there.
Linda also made my grandson's birthday cake, and everybody at the party was like, "OMG, this is like the most amazing cake I've ever tasted." And I took it all the way out to Missouri City early in the morning, afraid that I'm gonna go over a bump, but it got
Yeah, 'cause
there
those roads
just
are pretty
fine.
bad.
Mhm, But it was it worked, and everybody loved it, and
So,
yeah.
do you do tastings for wedding cake?
Oh, yeah. We did one yesterday that I think we had 12 flavors for their tastings. Typically, it's between 8 and 10.
Did they sign up? They
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
See, it's unfortunate when people don't. Like if you have 4 or 5 tastings and no one, oh well, I've got 2 more places to go.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. But Linda does it with a
I always
smile.
tell people to come to us last because
Oh,
so many
okay.
times
That's a good way to do that.
So many times we've had it a number of times where people had put a deposit down with another baker, and then they come and taste our cake because they're questioning what they're doing, and then they come and taste our cake, and then lo and behold, okay, we're losing our deposit, but we want your cake because this is what we need for our wedding.
I
And
have
it
never
happens a lot.
tasted cake like this. It's the flavor, but maybe too, it's because I know that everything that goes into that cake is fresh, is real, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. It's real. And to see them back there and the love and the care they put into every wedding cake, birthday cake, just special cake they make, it just
Makes
blows
a
my
difference.
mind. It does. It really does.
So, Linda, do they need to make an appointment?
Yeah, for our tastings, we usually do it by appointment.
Okay.
Typically, I do them on Sundays or in the evening during the week, because Saturdays, 90% of the time, we're delivering wedding cakes, and it's a kind of a chaotic
It's a
day.
big business, huh, Amy?
Yeah.
like Catfish, right? They
Yeah.
were delivering cakes,
Doing
Catfish
Catfish,
Festival.
yeah.
That was nuts.
Yeah,
Wow.
we were going out the back. My husband was making the delivery, and so he grabbed the cake. Okay, we'll take it off, and then went off to the next one.
So it's
And-
very busy. That's good, though.
Yeah, and my husband does barbecue catering
yeah,
as well.
catering.
And so that the one event that we had during Catfish, he was catering as well as delivering wedding cakes.
That's good to know.
Yep.
But you do anything specialty, cookies. You also do cinnamon rolls,
Yeah,
right?
we do cinnamon rolls in-house. We do pretty much any.
Beignets,
everything.
One secret thing that we have coming is we are
Well,
working
then it's
on.
not a secret,
Well,
Linda.
I'm
I
sharing
know if you're
this
sharing it
secret.
publicly, I
Sharing
know.
the secret, 'cause I'm not sure
So,
what it is.
so we are working on sourcing. So my husband's Cajun. So if we say we're going to bring boudin in, it's going to be Cajun boudin. We love Texas, but he is very passionate about the boudin, and it has to be. So it's coming from Louisiana, and so we are working on doing fresh in-house boudin kolaches from Best Stop Grocer in Manning, Louisiana, and bringing that in-house.
Okay.
And for the Cajuns, it's a big deal.
Well, it is.
Well, it sounds
I mean,
like
it's-
something would be good for Christmas, holiday time,
yeah,
family
absolutely.
gatherings,
Yeah.
any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were actually toying with the idea of making beignets during the Christmas parade.
I was going to say, have you thought about even having a booth that's out there with all the Christmas celebration?
That's a good
And
thought.
doing that with Elizabeth
Oh,
West. Because they have that, I guess it's now the second Saturday of the month, the 12th, I want to say, if that's
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
But they do it over there on, what's this street over here?
Which one? You got Simonton.
Simonton. Yes, they close the street on Simonton by Founders Plaza. And I know Carmelita's goes out there with the tamales.
Founders is right there.
I'm sorry, not
Heritage?
Heritage.
Down that- Okay.
Yes, I knew what I was talking about.
No, it's
Just-
okay.
Yes.
I'm like, wait, no. That's
Heritage
right.
Park. Yes. So, because they have the big Christmas celebration at Heritage Park, and it's also the day of the parade.
Right.
And of course, the weather can be anything. It was cold last year, and there weren't that many people. But sometimes it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
But it might be a fun thing to do to have your beignets
Do
or
beignets and
even
hot chocolate.
whatever.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot chocolate.
Well, when I had done beignets before we were together, I made the chicory coffee.
Cafe
The Cafe de Monde. I made that coffee.
I like
yeah.
community coffee.
No,
That's
I
what
do
we
too.
drink,
too.
But it was the Cafe de Monde. I would brew
Ah,
that and
yes.
put the milk in
Oh, yeah.
with it.
Oh,
It's so good.
Speaking of Christmas, I believe it's December 2nd, first Tuesday. That's when we're having the Christmas on Main.
Okay.
Are y'all participating
December
in that?
the
And the window
2nd.
decorating, it's the day of the tree lighting. I lied, it's December
Is-
3rd.
Margie, you
I know,
gotta stop
December
that.
3rd, 7 to 8:30. There will be
On the
Santa, letter writing to
I've already got
Santa,
that down. What
prizes.
time? I
7
put
to
6.
8:30.
It's 7.
Well,
Okay, but
it
people will
starts
be down
with the
here.
tree lighting. And
Okay,
last year,
right.
I know we had about 3,000 people. You weren't quite ready because you were in between.
We were here
Yeah.
still.
Yeah,
But
that's
we
right.
had the sign in the window saying we were moving down
Yeah.
there.
So, I mean, it could be something, because Santa will be at Mimi's.
Oh, okay. So Santa
Yes,
will
and
be
there was a
closed. We could set up
large
outside.
line
yeah,
and
that's a
fun
good idea.
jumps out there and just a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
anyway, think about that, and the window decorating will be going on as we've done for several years
Right.
prior.
Yeah.
With the theme of, I forget what the theme is, but
We're going to put our tree
Anyway.
in one of the windows, where we have the chair. We were discussing it this morning.
well,
Yeah.
good.
I've got to start cleaning out the garage, though, to get to that tree. So
Okay.
that's okay. That's
So,
good.
we need to wrap it up so I can
Okay.
bring my chocolatier in here, the chocolate and wine Guillermo, and you will meet him. But so you have your event coming up November 2nd,
Yeah.
which is Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday,
that's
10 to
Saturday.
2.
Good Lord. Yeah.
So you got that going on, and you're right down the street. What is the address?
30 North Main.
330 North Main. It's on the east side of the courthouse. You can't miss it. It's got both your signs up there. I've noticed it.
Yeah.
It looks great. And you can come in there, grab a hot chocolate, grab a coffee, grab a piece of pie
Yeah,
or something else wonderful, tasty. Or you can have lunch
Yeah.
because you cater lunches
Yeah, we
too.
have
You bring
sandwiches,
those
yeah.
out there. You
Yeah.
can order lunches. You can come in there. You have free Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
They can go on your Facebook page for both of you, BeanPunk Coffee, formerly Conroe Coffee.
Yep. And we will remove the formally at some point, but it's just there so that
Just for
people
fun.
know who we are, you know? And even our sign, though, on the building has the Conroe Coffee logo on the corner. Don't know if you
That's fine.
noticed that.
Yes, I did.
Just so people know, yes,
That you're the
it's
same.
us. That's right.
And the same with Vernele's Bayou Bakery. You can go on the Facebook page
Yep.
and find out and see all the wonderful pictures.
Yep.
Pictures tell a story, don't they, Amy?
You gain weight just looking at
So-
them. That's the problem.
Anything else y'all want to add?
No, I don't
think
think
so. I
so.
think we're good.
Yeah, we're just
Okay.
looking forward
Well,
to
thank you for
the
sharing all
holidays.
your
Inviting us
information.
on.
Sounds
Yeah.
good, and we look forward to the holidays and
Yeah.
thereafter. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and this is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic, and we'll be right back.
Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Want to check out the fastest growing sport in the world? It's right here in Conroe, Texas, and it's roller derby. Conroe Roller Derby is a nonprofit recreational league of women and men who want you to come and check out the fast-paced, hard-hitting game of roller derby. The Conroe Cutthroats practice at Rainbow Roller Rink on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. You can find our game schedule and more information on our website, www.conroerollerderby.com.
Hey guys, this is Connor.
This is Dick.
This is Chris.
And we're with the Ticket Stub Podcast every Thursday live at noon on 104.5 and 106.1 FM in the Conroe area. Also, anytime at irlonestar.com. You go to irlonestar.com/TTS. You can find all of our social media.
And don't forget, we give away 2 tickets to the Grand Theater on every show.
If you like movies and you like complaining or celebrating anything that has to do with the silver screen, check out the Ticket Stub Podcast and join us every Thursday at noon o'clock on Lone Star Community Radio.
Did you know there are more than 790 abused and neglected children currently in foster care in Montgomery County? Will you help make a difference? I'm Allie Stevens with Casa Child Advocates of Montgomery County. We train and support volunteers to be the voice of children in the foster care system. Kids are removed from their home because of abuse and neglect, and we need volunteers just like you to advocate for these children. To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas. Join me Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. as I count down the top 10 Texas Red Dirt songs that are packing the dance floor. I'll be featuring local artists and the story behind the hits, shows in the area, as well as new songs that make you want to dance. It's Dance Time in Texas with DJ Mike on Lone Star Community Radio, 104.5 KCZW and 106.1 KZCC, Conroe, Texas, or online, irlonestar.com.
A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
Health Center Southeast Texas is a federally qualified health center. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most major private insurances. For our self-pay patients, we have a sliding scale discount program available. Our health centers have qualified providers and staff striving every day to provide the best quality of care to our patients. Services offered are family medicine, behavioral health services, telepsychiatry, and pediatrics. We have 4 area locations. Look up the Health Center Southeast Texas online at hcset.com.
we are back. I'm Margie Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News every Monday at noon. And we just heard from Leo Ohn with BeanPunk Coffee and Linda Ezernack from Vernele's Bayou Bakery with Amy, who's also working with them. And now to finish up the show today, I have Guillermo Nicosia. Did I say it right?
Yes, Nicosia.
It's Nicosia. I said it so wrong. Nicosia. And he is a chocolatier. And he has wonderful chocolates. Let me have a box. Let me show him. And 6 different varieties. I'm going to say this wrong too. La Goulue.
Excellent.
La Goulue. And it is Belgian chocolate with wine in it. And there's
Correct.
even one that is a mini cake. So picture a ding dong, but instead of with cream filling, wine filling. That's what we're talking about. So he's got a bunch of different flavors of the wine. The chocolate's the chocolate, but you have different varieties of chocolate.
Yes, I have 5 different combinations. Our goal is to taste the wine inside the chocolate. So we played with the different shapes, with different cocoa percentages, and different wines, selected wines.
So the really neat thing is you created this yourself.
Yes.
This is a family recipe that you came up with in Argentina.
Yes, I created.
Yes.
Didn't come from my family.
Well, I know, but I
Yeah,
mean,
but-
your intimate family, you and your
Yes,
wife,
yes, yes.
right?
We created, and we started in our home kitchen, developing the feeling. It took us 2 years to develop that feeling. At that time, we were working at the corporate world, but we are wine and chocolate lovers. When I say we, it's my wife and I. We started together, but she's still working at the corporate world right now. I am focused on the business. I started in Argentina 5 years ago. As I told you, I started in my home kitchen. Then we started producing in a 1-bedroom apartment. After the sales started to pick up, we have to move to a bigger facility.
Which is good, right? If you have to move to a bigger facility, that means you're doing something right.
We won 2 international chocolates awards in 2016 and 2017 in New York, in an international chocolate award that is held every year, competing with chocolatiers from all over the world.
The world.
And that inspired us to continue improving and expanding our business. Now I am living here in the Woodlands. I arrived last year, and I'm living my dream in the area.
And you're trying to get into wineries and shops, right?
Yes, of course. In wine shops, in delis, in vineyards, or everyone.
It's a gourmet delicacy. It's something special, something you would give to possibly a client.
A client, a customer, a friend.
You savor the taste.
A lover.
Okay. But it's really nice, to have with a glass of wine even, because it is chocolate infused with wine. You have Malbec, you have sparkling extra brut, you have a Cabernet, you have a sweet Malbec, and Torrontés.
Torrontés is a white wine, fruity, citric, and acid.
You have a lot of different varieties, and then you have the mini cake.
The mini cake.
The mini cake, and that has Malbec wine in it with dark chocolate, if you can imagine. And that would be really good, as a snack or with a cup of coffee, even.
Breakfast.
For breakfast, just a little bite at a time. I can just taste it right now, as I have tasted it. It's fabulous. So what is really nice is you have an event coming up Wednesday.
Yes, 2 days. We'll be doing a wine-filled chocolate and wine tasting in Office Evolution. We'll be pairing all of our products each of our products with some Argentinian wines and selected wines, and we'll be ending the party, the meeting with a surprise. All the people will be welcome to wear a crazy hat. It's gonna be in Office Evolution in the Woodlands in 525 Woodlands Square Boulevard, Suite 250 in Conroe.
That's over by the Escape Theater
Yes.
on FM 1488.
Yes, that's it. And well, you can check it on the website. It's Goulue.us. It's LOULUE.us, or you can search us on
Well, we will
Facebook.
put it on
Yes.
Conroe Culture News so people can find it as well. It is on there right now, but I will put it on there again, this event. So this is RSVP. You want to know ahead who's coming. So they need to fill out and hit the link that goes to the event page. And there is a slight fee of $15 to attend. And wear a crazy hat, because, I mean, it's Halloween. It's October 30th, so let's have a little fun while we're drinking wine and chocolate. I mean, that kind of sounds like fun anyway, right? So you've been out here for 2 years now?
1 year.
1 year. 1 year. Oh.
1 year.
1 year. And you're a member of the Woodlands Chamber, and you're getting out and about quite a few places.
Yes, I'm starting.
Yes, and you're getting acquainted with some of the wineries to hopefully get involved with
I'm
them.
selling some wineries in Texas Hills country too.
Mhm.
Or some wine shops or tasting rooms in the area in Conroe. But I'm looking to improve, to expand the.
But you don't have to get it from the winery. You could go online to your website as well. And I mean, it makes a great gift because we're going into the holiday season. So I guess this is a whole food thing, because we just talked about bakeries and foods with the ladies who were here past. And I mean, we're in the season. After Halloween, it just rolls into Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And
So-
I also want to remind that we are offering a 20% discount on the website. If you
Okay.
go online during this week on
For Halloween.
Halloween's, yes, for Halloween's.
Wow, that's a
In
great
all of our
idea.
products, yes.
So you need to rush now and get onto it. So you've been doing this for 5 years now?
Yes, I started in
What have you learned on this process?
Oh.
So much, right?
I learned to never give up.
True.
Yes, I learned to start a business without money.
You have to invest. You have to invest in it, right?
Yes, yes.
It doesn't just come.
but it was successful without investing too much money. I think that to move to the next step, you are
To the next level.
obliged to invest. But well, to never give up. I learned about import, about export subjects, about marketing, press. As an
All of
entrepreneur,
that.
you do everything.
Yep, I understand.
Advertisings, postings, selling, knocking any doors.
Yeah, getting out on the community yourself
out on
and
the
knocking on doors,
community.
which isn't always easy, but, you know, they just need to taste it, then they
Yeah.
like it, right?
To manage a group of people who now we have on the facility. Trying to create new products.
So do you go back to Argentina very often?
Not very often. I try to control everything from here. Nowadays, the technology allows us to have more control. But I have my father who is helping me with the managerial stuff over there, or the operations.
That's nice. Mhm.
But I have a very good team.
Mhm.
I am creating a team here too. So
Yes, yes.
I'm creating a new team in the U.S., but I learned too many things. Yes, at the beginning, nobody believes us creating a product, everybody says, you're combining wine and chocolate. No, let them be together alone. Don't mix them. So finally, we are not mixed them. We are combining. We try to keep all the taste, and the flavor
Separate,
of the
but yet
of each
together.
one, but together.
Yes.
But
So it's like in the middle when you take a bite. It's
yes,
not throughout the
it's
whole
not mixed.
chocolate.
Yeah.
It's a filling.
Yes, a filling.
Yeah.
Yes, this is very important to
Differentiate
submit
that,
it
yeah.
Because, well, some of other chocolatiers or products that are on the market use the filling or says that they produce wine chocolates and they fill them with a ganache that is a mix with wine and cream. So, well, this is our original concept.
So as you're trying to get into different stores, you have a distributor now, too,
Yes,
that you're working
I have
with.
a distributor.
So I know that you have to have that as you get into some of these bigger locations, correct?
Mm-hmm. We're trying to get in some locations. I hope to be in some
Shortly.
In the Texas state, yes,
Mhm,
of course.
mhm.
We are focused. We are living here, so
So your focus is on
Yes.
Texas, and then you're going to move west, yes?
west and north and east.
California, Oregon, wherever
Yes,
you can get in.
Washington,
Washington.
has a big
All the wine
potential.
areas.
Yes. There are wineries everywhere. New York, Oregon, Washington, Texas.
But Texas has a lot of wineries right now, so you have
Yes,
work to do in Texas first.
It's almost 600 vineyards, yes. So
That's
I
a
have
lot.
a lot of work to do. Mhm.
So the taste is really good. If you haven't tasted this yet, you really need to do this because it's not like any place else. And right now, you can get them online at his website. And like you said, 20% off through this week, a Halloween special. Too good to be true, but it is. And by contacting him or in some shops right now where you can get this. Or you could go to the wine tasting and find out about it, which
That would be
again,
the-
that would
the
be the
best- the
optimum
best option.
solution.
We have
So
some-
that is Wednesday night from 6 to 8. And, get ready for the holidays, get ready to give to your customers, your clients, your family. I mean, it's kind of a special treat. I have some of this at home, and I don't share it. I just kind of keep it.
You can share it with
I
your
can share
friends.
it.
It's a good
Yeah.
experience
I
also.
will be sharing it. I meant to bring some today, and I forgot. But it is a delicacy, and like a delicacy, you want to hold on to it. And I mean, it's not like eating into a Snickers bar or
Yes.
something like that. You want to savor every bite. It's really quite good. If you like chocolate and you like wine, well, then this is the real deal here. And like Guillermo said, he has won awards, international awards in New York in 2016 and 2017 for this chocolate. And I mean, how many chocolatiers do you know? I mean, when you want to know a chocolate person, I'm just saying. I'm glad I do. So put on a crazy hat. You don't have to go all out in costume, but you can. You can wear a costume if you want to. But some people are just not ready to do that. So just put on a crazy hat or an Astros cap, whatever. Hopefully we're going to close it out on Tuesday night, but you never know. So game 6 is Tuesday night. Wednesday night. Should there be another one, then we will have that playing as well. So you can taste chocolate and wine while you're watching the Astros.
I hope
So I hope not. I hope we just take care of it tomorrow night. So anyway, come to the gathering and find out about this. It will be posted on Conroe Culture News later today as well, again, and urging everybody to come out. Anything last minute you want to say, Guillermo?
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for giving me the chance to be here and to start offering my products to the community.
Absolutely. Go Astros and go chocolate.
Go both.
Go both. That's all we have for today. And Thank you for listening. And my guests were wonderful. It's all about the food. So y'all go have a happy Halloween, and we'll talk again next Monday.